Oh my goodness, winter is upon us. Now, as of the taping of this video, winter has not officially started, but a lot of the mornings and evenings now feel like it has. Now, if you have hair that tends to lean towards the dry side like mine does, winter is probably one of your least favorite seasons. I mean, the cold, dry air just can make dry hair feel even drier. Thankfully, though, I will not be dealing with that issue this winter. Want to know why? Keep watching. Hi, I'm Leah and welcome to my channel. This is where I share simple tips and product reviews for relaxed hair, oily skincare, and makeup to help you look great, feel great, and live great. Now, if you read the title of this video, you probably already know what I'm going to be talking about. It shouldn't be a surprise for you that this video is all about hair steaming. Now, I've talked about steaming hair before on my blog, and I've probably mentioned it here on my YouTube channel. I think I might have a short or something, or at least have mentioned it in some kind of video, but I haven't done a full long video going into the benefits of steaming and why I do it. So I thought that's what we talk about here. Now, steam treatments aren't something that's new to caring about relaxed hair. It's not something that's new to a relaxed hair regimen. It's kind of new for mine. I only started doing it a couple of years ago at home on a regular basis. But there have been many influencers out there who've been doing it for years as part of their regular hair regimen. So, it's nothing brand new. Previously, anytime I've had my hair steamed, it had been in the hair salon and it was very far and few between. In fact, it was only one stylist that I'd gone to and she steamed my hair every time I would go to her because she said my hair just felt dry, apparently. And I wasn't on my hair journey at that point. I wasn't doing a good job of moisturizing my hair because, hey, I wasn't deep conditioning or using moisturizers on my hair. So that kind of makes sense. But I do remember that after those visits, when I had steam treatments, my hair felt so good the week after. And I didn't put it together that the steam treatments was probably why. Maybe that's something I should look at doing at home. I just thought, hey, she worked her magic in the salon, and so I can't replicate it. Well, fast forward a few years, I've learned more about my hair. I've learned more about caring for hair, and I had been seeing more and more about hair steaming, and lo and behold, I'm browsing Amazon and they have a hair steamer on sale, and I decided to take the plunge and try it. And since then, I have noticed a huge difference in how my hair looks and feels. And the biggest difference I noticed was that following winter after I started using the hair steamer. I've always struggled with my hair feeling even drier and more brittle in the winter. And that was even worse at that time because I was still getting over having protein overload. So the steamer made a huge difference in my hair that year. Okay, so let's level set and talk about what hair steaming is. So it's basically just applying steam to the hair and scalp. Really simple. It's great for hair that tends to be on the dry side for a few different reasons. The first one is that it helps with hair elasticity. And elasticity is the hair's ability to stretch and shrink without breaking or snapping. So when the hair has the right amount of moisture in it, it's elastic and isn't going to easily break. Hair steaming also helps to increase moisture retention. So when you steam the hair, it helps to raise the cuticle layer of the hair strands, which allows for greater penetration of moisture from the steam itself and any conditioners that you have on your hair at that time. Hair steaming helps to soften and smooth the hair because it gives the hair moisture, which helps to strengthen brittle and frizzy hair strands. Hair steaming can also help with the scalp by cleansing it because when you steam, it helps to loosen up the dead skin cells and product buildup that are on your scalp, and this gives your hair a better place to grow and thrive because the scalp is cleaner. And last but not least, hair steaming can also help with hair growth. Now, steaming doesn't actually make your hair grow more or grow faster, but it can increase the blood flow in your scalp, which is a stimulation for hair growth. Since I've started steaming my hair, I've noticed two key things. And one is that I have greater moisture retention, so my hair is less dry, and I also have less breakage happening. So now that I've probably sold you on steaming your hair, you might be wondering, okay, how do I get in on this? How do I actually steam my hair? Well, I've got a few options for you and I'm going to lay them out. The first option is that you can invest in an actual steamer that you use at home. And there are a few different options when it comes to the types of hair steamers, the size, the budget that you want. I just suggest you go on Amazon and look and see what you can find. But the four that I tend to see used more often are a hooded steamer, a tabletop steamer, a facial steamer or a handheld steamer. Now, the facial and handheld steamers tend to be cheaper than a hooded steamer or a tabletop steamer. So you're probably looking at, when it comes to budget, a hooded steamer is your most expensive, and then a handheld steamer is your least expensive. Now, overall, it really doesn't matter how much the steamer costs because you can use any of these that fit within your budget. I would just say you want one that has good reviews so that it'll last you a while, so you're not just throwing your money out and only get a couple of uses with it. And you also, when you're going for a hooded steamer or a tabletop steamer, you want to get one that will actually distribute the steam around your hair and not just like concentrate it right here at the top. Now, if you don't want to commit and purchase a steamer that you have at home, your second option is to just go to a hair salon that provides steam treatments and have a stylist do it. Now, you can have this happen when you go for your regular touch-ups, or you can just go for a special once a whatever you want to call it time and just have a you day and go and get your hair washed and steamed. Now, if you don't want to spend the money and you don't want to leave your house, you do have a third option, and that is to DIY it. Now, this is very easy to do. I've done it before in the past. It's just a little involved, and I'm not really going to get into how to do it. There's a few different ways you can do it, but I do share more about the DIY method in the blog post I did about hair steaming. So I'll link that blog post in the description box for you down below, and you can check it out after you finish watching this video. Don't do it now. Wait until after you finish watching the video. When it comes to me doing steam treatments, I've done the DIY in the past. I've also had a stylist do it on my hair, but right now I go with option one, which is to steam my hair at home with a tabletop steamer. So my tabletop steamer is actually a hair and facial steamer combo. So it can be used on hair, it can be used for the face, and I've actually started using it on my face lately, and that is like magic. So we'll have to talk about that later. When I steam my hair, I typically do it about once or twice a month. Now, when I first started steaming my hair, I was doing it on a regular basis, meaning I was doing it every single week, every single time I washed my hair. Over time, that started to get a bit involved with having to take it out of the box, put it back after I was done. But also, I found I really didn't need it to be that often because my hair was in a much better state. So now only do it once or twice a month. But every time I do use my hair steamer, I do it when I am deep conditioning my hair. Now, before you ask, I have linked to the hair steamer that I use in the description box down below, so you can go ahead and check it out for yourself. If you want to buy it, great. It is an affiliate link, so if you do click it and make a purchase, I will make some money. So, it won't cost you anything, but I'll make a little bit of something. Now, as I said, I steam my hair when I deep condition it, and so my hair is clean at that point because I deep condition it after I wash my hair. And I have tried steaming on dirty hair when I was pre-pooing, but I really wasn't impressed with the results that I had. I don't know if I had too much product on my hair, if it was the conditioner I used for my pre-poo, but I have seen stylists on YouTube and even on Instagram talking about steaming the hair before you wash it. And I mean, it's something you can try, but it's nothing that really worked well for me. So during the times I steam my hair, I go ahead and do my full wash my hair, and then I apply my deep conditioner of choice. And after applying the deep conditioner, I don't put like a cap or anything on my head. I just put my hair up in a clip, and then I sit under the steamer and I wait until it beeps to alert me that it's low in water, and it turns itself off. And I think that's usually around like 20 minutes. After I get out from underneath the steamer, I let my hair cool for about 10 minutes before I rinse out the conditioner because my hair is kind of hot at that point. And I don't know, I just find that I like to rinse my hair better when it's not hot. It's really simple to do. I know I might have sounded like it's a bit involved when it comes to doing it, but that's really just because of how I store my steamer. I just make it more difficult because I keep my steamer stored in pieces in the original box it came in my linen closet. So every time I steam my hair, I have to take the box out of the linen closet, take the steamer pieces out, put the steamer together, put the water in it, and then once I'm done using it, I pour all the excess water out, let it sit and dry overnight. Then I take it apart and put it back in the box and put the box back in my linen closet. So if I didn't do all that, I'd probably be more prone to do it more often. I will say I wish I had been steaming my hair when I was dealing with the protein overload because I think that would have helped my hair get over it a lot sooner and I would have had less breakage. So if you're dealing with protein overload, try steaming your hair because that can help because it adds moisture to your hair. And that's something that your hair really needs when you have too much protein on your hair. All right, so that's my take on hair steaming, and now I want to hear from you. If you steam your hair or have done steam treatments in the past, go ahead and share your experience in the comments. What method did you use? Did you DIY it? Did you go to the salon, or do you have a steamer that you use at home? And while you're doing that, please also give this video a thumbs up to show the YouTube algorithms that you like it. And please also click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.